You caught my attention.
Yeah, I
as
could
well.
see. So I thought it would have been rude of me not to come over. You can't just check me out on the street and not say hello.
Oh my
So
God.
I thought I'm gonna have to come over and tell you that you look lovely.
I'm sure that you are getting checked all the time.
Well, but it's whether or not you act on it, though, right? You know, I have to
Yeah.
be selective. I can't. If I was going over to every woman who looked at me, I'd be very tired by now. So I have to be selective about who I'm going over to. What's your number?
So guys are always asking me, Kristian, how do I actually get results from cold approach? And bro, my answer is very simple. Stop cold approaching and start warm approaching.
Hey, excuse me. Hiya. How are you?
I'm good, you?
I'm very good. I saw you.
Yeah.
I thought you looked lovely.
Well, I would say that you caught my attention.
You are?
You caught my attention.
Yeah, I
as
could
well.
see. So I thought it would have been rude of me not to come over. You can't just check me out on the street and not say hello.
Oh my
So
God.
I thought I'm gonna have to come over and tell you that you look lovely.
Well, thank you.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Kristian.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
My
to meet you.
goodness, Kristian, it's how my first cousin is called. So that's
But
quite,
is it spelled the same as me though?
with K.
Yeah. It's with a K.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh wow, my goodness, that's quite an unusual name.
Wait, where are you from?
Poland?
Which part?
You're not
I
telling
just
me.
came back from Warsaw.
Oh really? I'm from Gdansk, which is
Oh,
north.
Gdansk, yeah.
Wow, what have you been doing in Warsaw?
Working. I run an international coaching company.
Mm-hmm.
So I travel the world and I teach men how to develop better social skills.
Wow.
So they can excel in the areas of life that matter to them the most. So health, wealth, relationships. So I find most men don't know how to communicate with people. So I'm trying to do my service and help them.
That's awesome. I
Yeah,
love
it's cool.
that.
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm a PA.
Oh, yeah?
But what you're doing actually, like the kind of social aspect of it, and like developing your communication skills is something that I'm quite interested in
Why?
myself. Yeah.
Why?
I'm trying to better myself.
Oh yeah?
And I'm trying to communicate better so that I can be a better friend and partner.
Nice.
So yeah,
That's
I
good.
think that's the way to go. But communication is one thing and comprehension is another. So they have
Oh,
to
I like
go in
that.
pair.
That's
Yeah.
very good, yeah.
They have to be married. They have to be married because, you know, listening and expressing yourself is one thing, but then not having the comprehension is not gonna kind of, you know, gel the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like understanding and feeling understood.
Absolutely.
Different things, right?
You nailed it. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, it's my job. So do you live around here?
No, sadly no. I'm actually kind of on a day trip. I live in Manchester, so.
In Manchester?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Manchester. I'm from the north.
Oh, okay.
So I was brought up like 2 hours from Manchester.
No way.
Yeah. So wait, you going back to Manchester?
Sadly, yeah.
It's fine.
like-
I go to Manchester like all of the time. Not even lying. I've got clients in Manchester. So
Okay.
when I'm back in the UK, my time is split between London and Manchester.
Wow.
Yeah, true story. It's meant to be. It's written in the stars, right?
This is a bit scary. That.
Well, sorry, I'm not following you. You say you're from Gdansk, right?
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, following you.
Wow.
I know Manchester well. So like, are you close to the city centre? You are.
Very much so. About 7 miles.
You go on a date to Spinning Fields then? Around Spinning Fields? Do you like it around there? It's a nice little place.
I usually hang out in Northern Quarter. But
Oh, do you?
Yeah, but like.
Okay,
I'm
you're
okay.
one of those girls, right?
What do you mean one of
classic
those?
Gdansk girl, Northern Quarter. Should have known.
I used to like Spinning Fields a lot, but at some point I found it a bit pretentious. However, I've been last night in the Ivy.
Says a lady in High Street fucking Kensington. Pretentious. I mean, hey, you picked like the most pretentious place in London to strut around.
Okay, you can say that I like a bit of both.
You like a bit of both.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
The rough with the smooth.
I like that combination.
I understand.
What are you doing today? Like.
I'm
what-
literally about to go meet some friends that I've not seen for a long time.
Yeah.
So I've only been in London for 2 weeks. So this is my final weekend here this week, and I'm going to Bulgaria
Wow.
for 3 weeks to Sofia. So I've got a client out there, and then I'm back in London in July. But I think I will be in the UK for most of July.
Okay.
I will definitely be. I'm in Manchester the final weekend in June. So that weekend, I think it's like the 23rd, 24th, 25th.
Okay.
I'll be in Manchester that weekend. So
Wow.
that would be the weekend that I would propose that we go out and explore Manchester together.
Okay.
As soon as I'll actually be there, and then you know that I'm not actually lying. Like, I actually do go to Manchester, not just making it up.
I wouldn't expect that you lie to me.
No, I wouldn't lie to you.
Yeah, I love that. I love that idea.
Well, thank you for checking me out on the street. This wouldn't have happened otherwise. Do you know your phone number?
Yes, I do. I'm sure that you are getting checked all the time.
Well, but it's whether or not you act on it, though, right? You know, I have to
Yeah.
be selective. I can't. If I was going over to every woman who looked at me, I'd be very tired by now. So I have to be selective about who I'm going over to. What's your number?
07.
I'll call you to make sure it's not a fake number.
I don't give
Imagine
fake
that.
numbers.
Imagine how bad that would be. I'd be so
I don't
sad.
I don't give out fake numbers.
No? Do you usually give your phone number out? It depends. The rough with the smooth.
Okay, do you want me to like put my name?
Yeah, I put.
Okay,
Thank you.
put my phone if you can.
You must trust me.
Yeah,
I've got your phone right
I
now.
do.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, the full name.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce the surname? A nice name.
It's very lengthy, but thank you.
No, it's nice.
Did you ever think to yourself that people in UK kind of, that's my observation, that social observation,
Okay.
kind of tend to give out just the full, like the first name and that's it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you can have friends for years and you will kind of know where they live and their email address, but you will actually just know.
Unless you have them on Facebook.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Most of the time it is first name basis.
Yeah.
Or you might not even find out the name.
Yeah,
It might just
exactly.
be like last names later.
Yeah, or like say someone will be, I don't know, Sophie, and then you turns out that it's Sophia. Not
Right,
really
and
Sophie,
you've not
like-
even like questioned it.
Yeah.
I get that. Well, I remember.
Well, you don't have to remember.
I
No.
remember. I like it.
Okay. A bit of setting of expectations, because I know that people do change their mind.
What, you think I'm going to change my mind?
No. What I'm trying to say
Yeah.
is, if you change your mind or move on to someone else or change your plans and we don't see each other, that's okay.
Well, I want to see you.
Okay.
So
I
I
wanna
don't,
see
I don't,
you.
I don't mess about. If I
Okay.
meet somebody who I like, I don't fuck about with it.
Okay,
I will
I
be,
like that
I will be in
approach.
Manchester, so we will go out on that weekend.
Okay.
Yeah? Deal?
Deal.
I don't go back on my word.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, look after yourself.
Okay. You too.
Right, boys, straight up, alright? If you actually want to get results, so girls in your bed from organic daytime interactions, then the best way, alright, the best way to do so is through warm approaching. Warm approaching is where you approach a girl who has already signaled interest towards you. So there I was, swanning through the streets of Kensington, right? Me and Dan crossing the road, and then all of a sudden, I'm getting filthy looks from this lovely lady, alright? So we hold each other's gaze for like a good 3 seconds, and then, and this is the important part, I then act on the looks, alright? So we've made the eye contact, she's eye fucking me, and I go over and I actually act on the looks that I got.
It would have been rude of me not to come over. You can't just check me out on the street and not say hello.
Oh my
so
God.
I thought I'm gonna have to come over and tell you that you look lovely.
The reason that warm approaching is so effective is because it allows you to experience success in advance. She's seen you, she likes you, she's probably thinking about fucking you. So what you have here is an open goal, right? You just need to kick the ball in. So that means going in there, full conviction, be audacious with your approach, because this girl is clearly into you, right? So go over, full conviction, yo. I just made crazy eye contact with you back there. I saw that you were checking me out. I couldn't just let you walk on by. I'm not just a piece of meat, you know, I've got feelings and shit. I just wanted to come and say that you look beautiful as well. What are you up to today? Boom! Fucking audacious. Yeah, but Kristian, I'm ugly as fuck and I don't get any looks from girls. Bro, when I first started day game 2.5 years ago, I wasn't getting anywhere close to the looks that I'm getting now, alright? Like when I was first making these videos 2.5 years ago in that grotty apartment in Leeds, guys were subscribing to me because of how bad I actually looked. Guys were watching me, right? They were watching me actively going out there and putting myself in front of girls, and they were like, if he's doing it, I can do it, right? I would I was getting comments on the regular from anonymous people being like, oh yeah, great to see this guy doing it despite his physical disadvantages. I remember one guy was like, yeah, this guy is a 4 at best. I'm like, but like, this was the motivation for me, right? Yeah, this is blowing my own fucking trumpet, but lesser men, right? Lesser men would have got affected by it, right? They'd have received these comments, right? Received the internet hate being like, you're ugly, you look like shit, you're a fucking troglodyte. And it would have just got to them to the point where they'd been like, oh, fuck this. They give up, they play the victim. But for me, it motivated me, right? When I was getting these comments from guys being like, you look like shit, you've got physical disadvantages, you're a 4 at best. Every time I got one of those comments, it was an opportunity for me to springboard and allow that to be the catalyst for my personal renaissance. Point being, I've spent the past 2.5 years becoming the most fuckable version of myself, so that now, when I leave the house, I'm getting plenty of looks from fit girls, and I'm actually acting on these looks. This doesn't happen by luck, all right? It happens by design. And there are 2 things, okay? 2 things that any guy, including you, who's watching this video, can start doing right now to become more fuckable. Get jacked and start dressing like a guy who actually gets laid. So I've already made a full in-depth body transformation video, which I'll link at the end of this one. But in terms of actually dressing like a guy who gets laid, right? If you have no idea about what clothes actually look good on you, then get yourself a personal stylist, all right? This is actually something that a lot of guys, before they come and work with me one-on-one in person, actually do, right? They'll get themselves a personal stylist and they'll get their wardrobe taken care of. Like the fashion element, right? The fashion element, actually wearing clothes that complement your physique, that amplify your assets. It's just like, why would you not do it, right? Like, why would you not invest a little bit of time and a little bit of money into upgrading yourself? Or if you can't afford a personal stylist, then go out clothes shopping with a friend who will give you no bullshit feedback. I remember in a boot camp that I coached recently, a guy who we're very, very good friends now, but he arrived on the first day of the boot camp, and after the first day was finished, because I wouldn't say this to him at the start because it would just like knocked his confidence, but he wanted feedback from the first day, right? So we sat down in a Cafe Nero in London, and the first thing I said to him was, mate, you need to fucking dress better, right? He was dressed as though he'd just come off the fucking peasant bus, right? Like a waterproof jacket, baggy trousers, he's wearing a backpack on his back, and it was like, bro, you're not going to get results if you look like this, all right? There's a big difference between being good looking and looking good. It is within any man's power to improve his physique and his fashion, okay? Like, there is no reason on this earth why you cannot build a better body and buy some better fucking clothes. Now, bro, does this mean that I never cold approach girls? So approaching girls who don't even know that I exist yet, girls who've not given me any indicators of interest? No, absolutely not. Of course I still go out there, of course I still cold approach girls, but in terms of getting actual results, all right? So girls naked in your bed who wanna fuck you, warm approaching is the most effective. Boys, it is stupidly simple, okay? Become the most fuckable version of yourself by building an immaculate physique and upgrading your wardrobe so you're actually dressing like a guy who gets laid. Leave the house, make eye contact with girls, and the girls who you make eye contact with, who you do really like, you go over to those girls and you say hello. And if you would like help becoming the most fuckable version of yourself so you can consistently get girls through organic face-to-face interaction, then I have got a very special opportunity for you. On the 1st of July, I'll be launching my 30-day online mastermind program, which will give you an entire month of direct daily access to me, where I will be holding you accountable for a full 30 days so you can finally feel in control of your dating life.
If you're considering working with this man, do it. Just pull the trigger. I mean, he's changed my entire life completely, and I've known him for a week.
The mastermind is strictly limited to 5 guys, alright? So if you resonate with me, you like what I do, and you are ready to take massive action to become the most fuckable version of yourself, then click the first link in the comments and book yourself in for a free 30-minute consultation call. Stay fucking sexy.
Stay sexy, okay?